Do you want to be a slave to your mind? I'm guessing your answer is no, right? Because if discipline is not anywhere in your dictionary, if discipline is not anywhere in your day-to-day life, you waking up every day, if discipline is not in the back of your head, in your footsteps as you're walking, as you're brushing your teeth, as you're washing your face, as you're showering, forget life. Don't even expect yourself to go anywhere if discipline is not on your mind. Because, all of the entrepreneurs, all the millionaires, all of the billionaires, what's one thing that they do that nobody else can compete with, and which is why everyone is average, is because they do the things that they don't want to do every single day. They tackle on the things that they don't want to do, that is tiring, is annoying, is this, is that, is draining them, but they do it every day. They don't choose to do it. Oh yeah, I feel good this day, I'm going to do it this day. That's what average people do. They sit there and they're like, I'm going to do it on this day, and I'm only going to do it on this day because I only feel good on this day and on that day. That sounds crazy. That sounds so crazy. And this is why I wanted to talk about it today, because I have been struggling with discipline for quite some time now, and it's not easy. Nothing in life is easy. It will never be perfect, but that's why I am learning about it more. And that's why I'm trying to push myself harder every single day to tell myself, you know what? If I cannot do this now, I won't do it later. I won't do it tomorrow. I won't do it in 5 years from now, 10 years from now. I need to learn this now. And this all started when I, used to go to the gym. And this is why I'm talking about discipline, because I need to discipline myself to go to the gym. I cannot say it any louder. I've told everybody in the world, I need to go to the gym, but I never do. I tell myself, I wish I could look like how I used to look. I'm going to give you a backstory. I used to go to the gym 5 days a week, and I used to be in such good shape. I used to feel so good about myself. I used to wake up and I'm like, wow, I look great. I feel great. My skin looks great. And I was so productive, I wasn't slacking. I wasn't sleeping. I wasn't tired. I wasn't exhausted. I wasn't like, I felt groggy, nothing. Because I was doing what was good for my body, what was good for my mind and my soul, And after some time, I stopped and I gained all the way back. I started eating triple. And I was like, no, this is not right. And I kept looking at pictures of myself on my phone. I was like, wow, I used to look so good. I wish I could look like this, but I can. The problem is I didn't want to do the work. I didn't want to go the extra mile to now after work. I got to go to the gym. I got to eat right. And so after some time, talking to people pushing me, I was like, I need to cut the shit out. I kept watching more videos, and I've as I was watching all these videos, like everybody was saying the same stuff, that just do it. That's the hardest part, is just doing it. And me thinking that, people telling me, motivating me was going to do something. No, what motivates me is going to be me. Me seeing how I'm going to look in the future, me seeing how I'm going to feel in the future is what's going to push me to go to the gym every day, to eat right. So I can look at myself and feel confident, because 2 months ago, 1 month ago, 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, I was not confident in myself. I would look at myself and I used to make fun of myself. I would be sad because I didn't have the perfect body that I had before, or that I wish that I had. And that's something that I also need to stop, was comparing. You cannot compare your timing to anybody else's timing. If you actually want to get the things done that you need to do, then do it. Don't compare and be like, oh, I wish I could be like this person. I wish I could do this. I wish I could do that. You can. The problem is you don't want to, or you're not pushing yourself hard enough. People always want to give credit for themselves for doing such little. What have you done? What have you achieved? And so with me going to the gym every day, I just started going to the gym, kid you not, like nonstop last week. I started going to the gym I think it was, I started Monday or either Sunday of last week. And I am feeling so good. I'm eating right. I'm not, just eating junk food all the time. I'm not laying down all the time. I'm up. I'm being active. I'm going to the gym for an hour plus. Before, I used to go to the gym and I used to be in there for 30 minutes and I used to leave because I just didn't want to be there, And now that I'm really taking my time, it feels so good to finally be okay with myself and know that this is a journey, this is a process, but knowing that these steps that I'm going to take is going to get me somewhere and I'm going to feel so good about myself. And it's not even me getting there. It's not even me looking like this. It's me. It's the process of it. Because I think that people think too much that, I'm going to just discipline myself every day and I'm going to work my ass off and I'm going to be so happy in the end. And that's just what I'm waiting for. No, it's not the end you're waiting for. It's the journey that you're waiting for. It's the journey that is making you so exhilarated every day and making you so energized and having so much motivation. You're not going to find motivation in people telling you, you got this, you got this. No, that's in you. Because if you are relying on other people to motivate you to do stuff, you will never, ever, ever achieve any of the goals that you want to, because there's no discipline behind it. And people are not disciplined in anything. And that's why people stay average. That's why entrepreneurs and average people are so different, because they take the 1 mile. They take the 1 extra mile. Average people just stay comfortable. They're like, nah, I'm good. I'll do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow they'll be like, no, I'll do it tomorrow. They don't ever do it. They don't ever do it. So it's just like, sometimes you need to push the pedal, because if you don't push the pedal, you're going to stay in the stage 1 for the rest of your life. I want to give this example with, let's say you have a job, most of everyone in the world has jobs. You have to go to work every day, right? You have a boss who's on top of you. You get paid for going to work. How are you going to pay your bills? How are you going to pay your car note? How are you going to pay your phone bill? How are you going to take care of your kids? You get paid. You got to go to work. You can't not go to work. You got to go to school every day. Kids got to go to school. You have no choice. If you don't, you're going to get expelled. You're going to get kicked out. So why don't you think of those steps that you're taking every day as something that you have to do? Because if you don't do it, you're going to end up in a very bad place. And it's true. It's not even a lie. It's not even that, you should think about it so it can make you do it. It's actually true, because for me, if I don't go to the gym, if I don't eat right, I'm going to become fat and obese. Do you think I want that for myself? Do you think my family wants that for me? Do you think my friends want that for me? My peers? Absolutely not. So that will cost my health. That will cost my life if I don't do these things. If I don't go to work every day and make money, I'm not going to be able to afford anything. If I don't push myself to find what I want to do in life and find my purpose now, I'm going to be 35 and I'm going to be lost with my life. I'm not even going to know what I want to do. You don't want to end up like that. Not knowing what you want to do because you didn't start disciplining yourself when you were younger. You didn't start telling yourself, I got to do this now because when I'm older, it's going to be so much easier. And it's true. It's so much true. If you get used to doing this now, when you're 5 years from now, this is going to be a piece of cake to you. But the problem is you don't push yourself. You don't try. You don't want to do more. You want to stay in the same stage that everybody else is. And I'm sorry, but I will never stay average. That is not me. That will never be me. I did not grow up to be average. And I am encouraging you guys to not be average, because each and every one of you are here for one reason. One purpose is to fulfill your own happiness, make yourself happy, find what it is that you want to do for the rest of your life and do everything in your power to get there, because that is what's going to make you happy. That is what's going to make you money and be successful and enjoy and have a really good life. And if you are not making those steps every single day, as much as it's hard, as much as you don't want to do it, it needs to be done. You can't do stuff when you feel like doing it. That is not discipline. That is not entrepreneurs. That is not millionaires. That is not billionaires. That's average people. And if you want to be average, you could stay like that. But I'm encouraging you to not. Because no. Like, you have to do the things that you don't want to do. And that's just life. Right? I'm sure every kid in the United States right now doesn't want to go to school, but you got to go to school. I'm sure all of the adults in the world don't want to go to their 9-to-5 job, but you're going, right? Exactly. So, it's important to just know about this. It's important for it to just marinate in your brain, because that is the distance from your dreams to your reality is discipline. That's what's in the middle. Because if you're slacking on that, reality is going to kick in. You're going to get punched back and forth. You're going to get punches left and right, left and right. You're going to get beat up. But if you are understanding discipline, if you're taking those steps every day and you're like, I'm going to do what I got to do, even if I don't want to do it. I'm going to give you a really, really good example. I just came home from work. I worked 5 hours and I'm here now and I'm filming at 7 o'clock at night, 7:45 at night. I don't ever do this usually. I usually film early. But I was like, you know what? I have not filmed all week. I need to film. And that's exactly what I did. I pushed myself, discipline. And what am I going to do after this? I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to work my ass off and I'm going to burn all those calories that I ate today. Because that is discipline. That is pushing myself even if I don't feel like it. Why? Because I know that I'm going to feel so good tomorrow. I'm going to feel so good the next day. I'm going to feel so good after I even come out the gym. And people postpone these things. People postpone till they're like 30 or 40, sometimes even 50. People start their lives so late. So I just advise you to stop slacking off. If this is your motivation to switch your whole mindset and switch your whole life right now and pushing you to wake up earlier so you can get the things done you need to do throughout the day, because we always complain, oh, we have no time. Everybody says that. We have no time. You have 24 hours in a day. 24 hours in a day. But, of course we sleep. But the rest of those hours, what are you doing? Don't waste it. Don't waste it. Get the things done you need to do, and that's it. Because you know already what you need to do. If somebody's telling you what you need to do over and over again, it's like, haven't you heard it the first time? You know what it is. Get it done.